Hey guys, Angus from TeamBoneHeimer here with another super shaky video. This is my second week using Anti-meta. I made a lot of changes. Definitely going to make some more because of the new ban list being announced and stuff. It's also a tournament recap. I went 2-2. There were only 4 rounds this week. I went 4-1 last week. I just got unlucky today. It happens again. I got unlucky in top 8 last time and didn't make top 8 today, but whatever. So we're going to get right into it. For monsters, 3 Banisher of Radiance, one of the best anti-meta cards or stun cards in the game. Stops Mermail, stops everything pretty much. Round 1 I went against Gimmick Puppet. I destroyed them because of this, and then my Cyber Dragons. I also have a tech in this deck that I'm really liking right now. Again, it might change because I'm getting rid of some floaters in my deck and stuff. But yeah. Round 2 I played Dragons. I 2-0'd them really quickly. It was like 5 minutes. I just opened pretty well. They didn't open that well. It happens again. People just get unlucky sometimes. Round 3 I played Mermail. He's the best player at our locals. By far. We went to game 3. Game 1 I opened really well. He couldn't get past anything. Game 2, again, I opened really well, but he got the Dark Hole, the Book of Moon, and 2 MSTs. He got rid of everything. Kinda sucked, but yeah, again, it happens. And then game 3, I ran into a Malcat, which I'm beginning to hate that card. Yeah, but it happens. Anyways, and then round 4 I played Evil Swarm, this deck's worst matchup, and I got 2-0'd. 1 I didn't draw anything good. I only drew this guy, and he's not that good against Evil Swarm. I drew Battle Traps, but nothing really helped. I've cut only 1 Battle Trap for now, and I'm probably changing it up because of the new ban list, because Dimensional Prism will go up to 3. But yeah, for now I just have this. So we got, again, 3 Banisher of Radiance. That's it for the 3-ofs for monsters. 2 Majesty Fiend. This was my tech. I don't know if it's a tech. I haven't seen it being run. The reason why I use it, none of my monsters activate. This guy doesn't activate. The only 2 monsters in my deck that activate are Doomcowl and Snowman Eater, and they're only good for game 1. Snowman Eater can be really good against Mermail, and he's pretty decent in Evil Swarm. That's when I keep him in. But yeah, this guy was really good. He was pretty much never dead in hand, except for 1 game against Gimmick Puppet, game 1. I opened double him, but I still won the game anyways because the player wasn't that good. But it happens. But yeah. I'm really liking this card, still testing it. I'm probably going to keep it at 2 for now. Might cut it to 1. With Geargia being gone, pretty much, like, the play is going down and Lightsworn's going up. It will probably end up staying at 2, maybe going to put it down to 1 just because of Lightsworn's nuking power and monster removal. But I'm liking it at 2. Yeah, I didn't get to play any Lightsworn players today, which kind of sucked because that's my deck's best matchup, right now anyways. 2 Doomcowl, it was at 3 last time. I put it down to 2 because 3 can be a little dead sometimes and he's really easy to bait out. I might be cutting him completely in the future when Shadalls come out, and kind of now because I don't find him that useful. I'm not sure. I'm keeping him in for now until I find a better card or something. I'm probably gonna make a lot of changes to because of my locals and also because of the ban list. Cyber Dragon being 1. I used 2 as last time. Again, I didn't find it that useful today, but I just got either unlucky today or just the matches went really quick and I didn't really get to play. But yeah, again, it's pretty good. I mean, I really like it, but because Geargia it was played a lot at my locals, like, I only use him because of this guy. He just removes boards and stuff. He's also a really good beat stick. And also tribute fodder for Majesty's Fiend. But the thing is, when you put him down and stuff, it's just kind of sucks. I mean, he was really good against Gimmick, and that's about it. Gear, again, no one's really playing in my locals anymore because Gear being hit to 1. I might take this out completely or just put it down to 1. But right now it's at 2. And my most debatable card in my deck, Snowman Eater. I really, really like him. It's just he's not doing that well. Like, there's better cards I could be drawing or something. But right now, he's still really good and he gets rid of a lot of trouble cards I do have a lot of trouble with. I mean, the Evil Swarm player I was playing was really good and he had a Thanatos on board, but I got rid of it with a Dimensional Prison. If you don't know what Thanatos does, he just stops monsters from targeting him or destroying him. So pretty much, he's really good. But this gets rid of Ophion, which is my biggest trouble in this deck. Not because of the special summoning thing, just because of his attack points. 2 Fossilina, pretty basic and stun. I might bump this up to 3 again, just because of Lightsworn and Mermail and everything. Then one Grand Mole, because he gets rid of problem monsters again. I didn't see it a lot today. Only saw it in my Mermail matchup, and it was really useless. I just ended up tributing it off for Majesty's Fiend. And then last monster, Thunder King Ryo. Again, really good. I would use more if there were more. Spells? Pretty much the same as last time. I didn't make any changes. 3 Upstart. And 3 Potted Duality. Again, just to get to my lock cards and stun cards. I end up siding these out if I'm going second, just because I don't want to draw into them and I'd rather just draw better cards. I don't side all of them out, I usually just side the dualities out. I like keeping the upstarts because it's free draw. Dimensional Fissure and Book of Moon as one of explanatory and also explanatory. Traps. 3 Vanity's Emptiness. I'm definitely not cutting this at all. I could see myself cutting it maybe to 2, but I love it too much. It's a really good card, and it locks a lot of boards out. From last week or 2 weeks ago, changes to my battle traps. Again, 2-dimensional prison. It's the English one. I'm probably bumping this up to 3 because of hands and because of pretty much everything, but I'm not entirely sure just because Lightsworn, again, a lot of Lightsworn players that are locals. And then 1 Mirror Force, I cut it down to 1 because I found it wasn't as useful as it usually is. So I'm fine with 1, and also I took it out for the Majesty's Fiend because I find him way more useful. 2 Blackhorns, might bump this up to 3, I'm not sure. I'm fine with 2 right now. Haven't had any complaints about it. 2 Wiretap. I'm probably going to bump this up to 3, probably take out the Mirror Force. I'm not entirely sure. The Mirror Force is probably coming out for a Dimensional Prison. But yeah, Wiretap, I needed a lot more today that I didn't get it enough. So I'm probably going to pump it up to 3, just because I needed a lot more than I think I need it. 2 Fiendish Chain, again, just to stop effects. Probably not going up to 3, just because I don't have enough room, and I want to keep it at 40 cards. Basic staples. Again, just like all the one-ofs, Bottomless, Torrential, Solemn, and Compulse. And then Macro. Again, self-explanatory. It just stops a lot of decks in the meta right now. And then all I need really for Max Rick is the Chimera Techs. Again, I'd much like to get rank 4s and 3s, but they're not really needed just because of how much negation of special summoning you have for both of each other. So I'm fine with just these. I'm probably going to keep all 3 just in case, you never know. Might cut it down to 2 just because I don't really need to, but why not 3? Side deck, because this does change a lot. 2 Maxi, just because I didn't have any last week, so yeah. 2 Tiger King Wayne, who I put it down to 2 because, again, Gear is not seeing a lot of play. Probably going to keep it at 2. There's not a lot of other decks right now that are good enough for him to side against. I haven't sided him yet, because I haven't played Gears yet. Yeah, probably either getting taken out or put to 1. I'm not entirely sure. He's fine at 2 now because my side deck, again, is not complete. And then 1 Cyber Dragon, definitely taking this out, never needed it. That's it for monsters in the side deck. Spells, 3 MST because it wasn't main decked and it's needed. Just gets rid of problem cards and everything. 2 Noblemen cross out. Mermail should always when they come out, but again, that's no reason to have it in the side deck now. Lightsworn because of Raikou, and he's an annoying bitch. But yeah, and Geargia, but again, Geargia was my biggest problem, but I've not seen a lot of play on my local, so I'm probably just not going to bother using it anymore. Like, gonna definitely make a bunch of changes. 2 Needle Sealing. This gets rid of flood decks, so like Geargia again, Mermail. When I say flood deck, I mean like they flood the board, so Sylvan. I haven't played Sylvan yet either. I played, like, online I have, and I've done really well, but like, at my tournament, I just haven't faced anything that I've needed decided in. 2 DNA Surgery. I'm fine with keeping this in. It hurts Bujin. I always call Machine, so I can just bring this guy out a lot easier. That's probably why I'm keeping Cyber Dragon at 1 in my main deck. I'm probably going to change that. And Soul Drain. Soul Drain because it's at 1. I don't have Skill Drain or anything like that, just because it's not really needed for me. But yeah, this is just probably going to be a weekly thing, super shaky video updates. On like my tournament update and my anti-meta deck update, because I'm going to be playing this for a while. I'm always going to be making changes. I'm really liking Majesty's Fiend, and I do recommend for anti-meta players out there to test him. He's really good. Test 1 or test 2. Don't do 3. Just don't. You don't have enough floaters on board. And then this is my favorite card in the deck. Probably going to keep it at 3. The reason why some people are wondering why Majesty's Fiend, he doesn't Banisher doesn't activate, Cyber Dragon doesn't activate, Fossil Liner doesn't activate, Thunder King's not add to hand doesn't activate. The only monsters that do activate are Snowman Eater, Gramble, and the Doom Cows. And these are all usually either as fodder to tribute him out for. So all that's for fodder to tribute this guy. Sometimes I end up tributing the Banisher if I have a macro on board. Or this if I have the Vanities and the Banisher macro. And sometimes the Cyber if I really need him on board. Yeah. So thanks for watching. And definitely expect dual videos soon. I know I keep saying that and they're not up, but they will be on soon. Thanks for watching. TeamBoneHeimer out.